Wait, is that a horn? No. That's a tooth. A giant spiral tooth with 10 million nerve endings. And the creature carrying it is so strange that medieval Europe thought it was a unicorn. Welcome to the world of the narwhal, the whale that challenges everything you think you know about marine life. Okay, real quick. That horn is not a horn. It's the upper left canine tooth that grows in a counterclockwise spiral and can reach up to 3 meters in length. It's basically a spear made of biology. But here's where it gets wild. That tooth is not just a regular weapon. It's an absurdly sophisticated sensory organ. Think of it like this. Humans have around 10 million touch cells across their entire skin. The narwhal? It has 10 million nerve endings inside a single tooth. One tooth. With this tusk, the narwhal can detect tiny changes in temperature, water salinity, and pressure. It's like having a tooth that's basically a thermometer, a salt meter, and a barometer all at once. Why? To navigate the Arctic, find breathing holes in the ice, and, this was discovered recently with drones, to stun fish before eating them. Yes, the tooth is also a weapon. Okay, just for context, you can hold your breath for about 2 to 3 minutes, right? Right? The narwhal, it dives more than 1,500 meters deep for over 25 minutes. Yes, while you're still counting in your head, it has already come back with food. 1,500 meters. For comparison, that's roughly the depth of the Titanic. The pressure at that depth is so insane that most animals would have their bones crushed, their lungs collapsed. But the narwhal, it evolved for that. First, its muscles are loaded with a protein called myoglobin, which stores oxygen. It's like every muscle is a tiny breathing tank. Second, its lungs are flexible, and I mean really flexible, so they collapse under pressure. This prevents nitrogen from entering the bloodstream and causing decompression sickness. Basically, its body became an anti-death by depth machine. Third, during the dive, its heart rate drops drastically. Fewer heartbeats equals less oxygen used. It's like hibernation, but vertical, in freezing water. And what's the reward? A cod, a squid, maybe a halibut. Dude, it dives 1,500 meters for a fish. The dedication is insane. But wait, there's a small problem in this story. Remember when we said the narwhal is special, adapted, a super diver? Yeah, there's an animal that specialized in hunting it. The orca. Orcas do not play around. They use cooperative and sophisticated hunting tactics. It has been documented, a group of orcas splits up, surrounds an entire herd of narwhals, and then the party begins. And the worst part? The Arctic is getting warmer, the ice is disappearing, and orcas are moving in. More and more. The narwhals that used to have refuge in the ice now have to migrate earlier and earlier to escape the orcas. What's the narwhal's response? Some simply beach themselves on sandbanks to escape the orca. Yes, they would rather get stuck in the sand than face an orca. I can't even blame them. Orca, apex predator. Narwhal, gourmet orca food. Now here's the absurd part. In the Middle Ages, Europeans didn't know narwhals existed. But the Vikings traded their tusks. And Europe simply believed they were unicorn horns. Not joking. Queen Elizabeth I of England, yes, that queen, is said to have paid the equivalent value of a castle for a narwhal tusk. 1. Castle. They believed the horn had magical powers, that it neutralized poisons, that it was essential for certain rituals. Basically, medieval medicine was like, do you have a magical tooth? Buy it. The Inuit, the people who actually lived there, had known about this for thousands of years. They had incredible legends about the narwhal. One says the tusk came from the braided hair of a woman who was dragged into the sea. Unlike medieval Europe, which paid castles for teeth, the Inuit had respect. They still hunt narwhals, but for subsistence with ancient rituals. integrated into their culture. The difference? One side saw magic, the other saw life. But let's get to the crazy facts nobody talks about. The narwhal has the most directional sonar of any animal on the planet. It's like a flashlight made of sound, a sonic laser. In an environment where almost everything is dark and covered in ice, that is absurdly valuable. Oh, and you know that upside-down swimming everyone sees in videos? Scientists still don't know why they do it. It's one of the mysteries of marine biology. Why? Nobody knows. It's weird. And this is even weirder. Narwhals are so curious, dangerously curious, that they mistake underwater scientific equipment for tusks and try to attack it. Yes, a biology nerd puts a sensor in the water and a narwhal thinks, "Look at that cool spear," and smacks it. Finally, scientists now use narwhals as pseudo-oceanographers. They tag narwhals with sensors. The narwhal dives, co.